All right, in this video, I just want to answer the question uh, with regards to using social media in UAE. Okay, and the perspective that I give is applicable to most countries, but I'll tell you where it is more in the UAE and where it is less in other countries. Okay. Now, I got this question from one guy. He said, Loy, is my WhatsApp being monitored? Are they storing my messages on the server? Can they access? Okay. Now, here are a couple of things that you need to know. If you're using a Google server, Google has access to your data. Okay. If you're using Facebook, Facebook has access to your data. If you're using, let's say, in UAE, you're using Etisalat. Etisalat has access to whatever you're doing. They have access to that information. Do has access to your information. Now the question is, can they access my email? Can they hack into my Gmail? And let's say, for example, and I've already told you this, your $100 VPN or your $200 or VPN plus firewall and all that, it cannot withstand the power and capacity of a country's billion-dollar infrastructure. Okay, they can break through. It's not even funny. And if I don't know if this serves as any consolation, I have personally seen one guy front of me who, I don't know how the fuck he did it. He told me, okay, I'll show you a magic trick. I said, okay. Said, hold your iPhone. I said, okay. So I said, just wait. He did something on his phone. I don't know what the fuck. And next thing you know, he showed me, is this your phone? I was like, bloody hell. He's accessing my phone. He literally showed me my own phone. I don't know how he did it or what he did. Okay. And yes, there were a couple of settings that he asked me to change, but he didn't send me any link or anything. He just, I don't know, he did something. He just saw his phone, my phone, gave me my phone back, and then he was able to access. And he works as a hacker. Now, I've had clients who are also hackers who speak to me like normal guys. Obviously, they'll not share corporate data or corporate trade secrets. But they have told me any and every device in this world can be hacked if you have the right resources, if you have the right people, if you have the right, equipment. Okay. So now the question is not, can someone hack into your system? The question is, what are you using it for? And how are you using it? Now, I follow a basic theory, a quote that says, when in doubt, leave it out. Okay? That means when you're doubtful that, shit, if I save this data, if I save this file, if I save this image, can I fall into trouble? And if the answer is yes, don't save it. See, always remember, when you're connected to the internet, you are giving the whole world an invite that out of which somebody can go in. Now, if in case, let's say you have stored, let's say porn, people normally watch porn and some people have confidential stuff on their hard disk. If you have such data, don't connect to the internet. Let's say you have, for example, porn. Keep it on a hard disk and don't connect it to the internet. But here's the danger. Okay, the danger is, let's say you stored all your porn collection in a hard disk or a CD or a DVD. And one day there's a raid in your house. Someone comes and raids. Or let's say someone complained and said he stores illegal material in his house or child pornography, whatever. Okay? And if there's a raid in your house, and if they get this hard disk or this CD or DVD, you're in trouble, right? So like I say, when in doubt, leave it out. See, remember one thing. Porn you can access anytime by going online. Even me, when I was young, I used to store porn on CDs and DVDs, and I used to keep a collection. And at one point, I remember I had, I think, nearly 100 GB of porn. 100 GB. Those days it was a big thing. I remember having so many CDs, DVDs. I had so many, man. But then as time passed by, obviously, you get newer porn, you get better porn. And then you realize, I'm not even watching this. Why am I collecting it? So at some point, what I did is, I just gave it all away. And today, I don't store any porn. If I want to watch porn, I just go to any of the porn websites, see some of the clips, jerk myself off, finish. Why do I have to store it? Why? So what I'm trying to tell you is, be careful what you store. And if you're so afraid, don't fucking store it. Now comes to legal or illegal stuff. Okay. If anything illegal, anything that is as per law, the thumb rule is don't do it. Seriously. If you know something is illegal, don't do it. But now let's say there is some confidential data. Okay, then just keep it safe, right? But now when it comes to the UAE, don't use social media to badmouth Islam. Don't use social media to talk shit about the rulers of the country. Don't use social media to even comment. When I stayed in UAE all these years, trust me, I didn't even post a comment. I didn't even post a comment or an opinion that could be taken out of context. Because remember, a sentence can be taken out of context. Let's say, for example, you say, I wish Muslims were more understanding. A vague statement. I wish Muslims were more understanding. Or I wish Muslims were more understanding like you. Okay, something like that. Now, do you know that somebody, let's say an Arab local, Emirati, or an Arab Muslim can say, oh, so you're saying Muslims are not understanding. Oh, this is racist. This is an attack on Islam. This is an attack on Muslims. And he can go to the police and complain. Do you know that this very statement, the police can call you to the headquarters and say, so what is your problem with the Muslims? Why did you say Muslims? Why didn't you say, I wish people? And then simply for nothing, for a stupid, worthless opinion, which doesn't give you any benefit, which doesn't give you any revenue, or I don't know, it doesn't give you anything. Why do you want to invite trouble? So best is take it out, right? I remember once on one of my videos, I had posted something and one guy commented, as if you know about UAE. So I responded by saying, I've lived in UAE for 30 years, so don't teach me, or something, don't teach your father how to fuck, or something like that. The guy says, oh, do you know who you're talking to? Am I Emirati? I lived in this country, and now I'm going to show you, and something he said. I just deleted the whole comment and I blocked him. Because I didn't want drama. In some cases where a person has responded, I'm Emirati, and when I was in UAE, I would send them a private note. I've deleted the comment. I apologize. I'm sorry. Because I didn't want complications in my life, man. Now, do you know this, that even in India, if you're an Indian or Pakistani, somebody can take a screenshot of what you have typed and they can use it against you. And in some cases in India, you have political parties, you have these hooligans who can literally take a screenshot and, get people to beat you up, man. So is it worth it? See, here's my logical question to you. If you never comment, let's say you never comment, you don't post anything online, can anyone do anything to you? Nobody can do anything. Then isn't it better to keep your mouth shut and not do anything? It's safer, right? So common sense should prevail. If you know that you can get in danger, you, your family, you know that you can lose your job, don't fucking use social media, man. Social media is a responsibility. It's a social responsibility that you have on your head. And it can be taken out of context and it can backfire. You can get sued, you can get taken to court, you can get into serious trouble. You know, if you actually check some of my previous videos, okay, you have a look at them. I've never badmouthed UAE at all, even if I see something wrong, even if explicitly it's wrong and it's put in the newspaper. Why? Because I was not ready to invite trouble. Let's say it's put in the newspaper and you know, someone comments and then it's taken out of context. Let's say the newspaper deletes the article. Now my video is still there. They can take me to court, right? So all I'm telling you is, when in doubt, leave it out. That's the best advice I can give you. And don't think you're smart by creating a fake account. Your IP address can be recorded. You can be traced. There is a digital footprint. And people who are IT experts can literally, you know, search and locate you. So take my advice. When in doubt, leave it out. Don't use social media if you're not sure. And the safest thing, the safest solution is just don't comment. Don't comment, don't say anything that can put you in trouble. Be safe instead of being sorry. So this is what I want to tell you through this video. Use social media responsibly, okay, and be safe. So you can let me know your thoughts if you think I'm right or wrong. You know, love to hear your opinion. And yeah, that's it, man. So, and keep in mind, just one last thing, keep in mind that everything that you put online, anything that you send, a comment, a picture, people can take a screenshot. I literally have one of my known friends who was having a sex chat with a girl. He showed himself naked and all that. And I think somebody hacked into his account or something, or they created a new one or whatever. They send me all this. There are people there who will literally try to put you in trouble. So be smart. Remember, anything that you share, a comment or even a picture, they can take a photograph. In a day and age where people can even Photoshop, just be careful. Just be careful what you post, what you share. And when in doubt, just don't be there. Remember, the safest people are the ones who are not online, who don't have an account online, who just don't have anything online. They don't even have a Facebook, they don't even have a Twitter, they don't even have anything. And when you don't have anything, nobody can do anything. Anyway, let me know what you think. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. You guys take care.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying, or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.